are joining us, thank you so much for coming out. Today they both kind of tie into each other, but the main purpose of today's webinar is to show of why you should be using um, social media and your members to leverage your advertising efforts. Why? Because social media, Twitter, and if you account to the Facebook account, everything you post on Twitter goes on Facebook. So hey, it's cascading social media. But it also gives you the power of reaching out and putting your site out where other people can see it. If you're not talking about it, then nobody knows about it. But why do we need to learn? And the easiest way to grow our network is to tap into the other people in our network site. And I've added Tweet Like Magic, and I go and I tell my members, hey, listen, I made it even easier for you guys at the news. Hey, Tweet Like Magic. So this allows you to not only tapping into other people's efforts. Now, when you share new things with your followers, oh, you get people talking about it. Oh, you get a conversation going about it. And the more you can get a conversation going, the more people you can get readers you're going to draw to your site. And if you're selling information that applies to pretty much anything you can do online, then this is a great way for not only you don't know or didn't follow before, you look back and you see what they've got. Oh, hey, you know what? I really like what this person's about. I like things they're talking about your social network and the contacts that you have with other people. Oh, and you can also or special discounts or anything. If you've got a discount, if you've got an extra product you're throwing in bargain. But unless you have this particular plugin on your website, everything going in social media. Yes, there are a few people who will take initiative to Facebook. They'll go to Skype, although we've got to be careful with that one. That's the quickest way to get deleted off my contact. Check out this link. Goodbye. But when it comes to the more availability you can give to your members for them to make it easy to spread the word, the more that many more people working and pushing your product, not just yourself. So, Josh is going to show you is Genius, and I spoke about it briefly last week, but in managership is your own social media network. Hey, all these people, I know them. They're customers, they're members. They want to know particular things. And instead of you trying every day, sending out a daily email, oh, hey, there's a new login spotlight, or hey, I have a deal for you. Instead of you happen to be there every single time, you can sit down, put all these things together. So if there's less than $2,000 in sales a day, you can send out a message saying, hey, we've got to check it out. But let's see, the hardest part about Genius is this particular plugin, this virtual manager, this virtual assistant godsend. The more freedom and profits you're going to have, because you're going to be interacting with your membership a whole lot more regularly, personally, on a daily basis. Because if let's say I have a busy week coming up, I know that, the holiday will be part of an affiliate launch, but got to go to my in-laws and I'm going to be away for a couple of days. So what do? Well, I go log there so that people can click the link and they go, oh, hey, there's an offer. Oh, hey. And the best in one day, set it up to go out over a course of days. So while I'm not there, I'm acting like I'm right here and I'm goading people on to come on. As if you do not do that, people don't. So the easiest way to give yourself freedom and a little bit more, let's see, what's the word I'm looking for? In love with your business, because it's so easy. This is what you need to have on your site. So in order to make all that happen, you got to understand how to use it. So Josh, use the two plugins that I just talked about. First is going to go over Tweet Like Magic, because it is as involved as the Genius overview. So, guys, it's going to be showing you how to use these two very important plugins from the admin side, not just, hey, yeah, put it in, yeah, and then, send out. No. Hey, Josh. He's like, David, I just stepped away. How did you?
Can everyone hear
I
me?
can hear you.
Okay, great. All right, I'm going to talk a little bit about Tweet Like Magic. The product that's now known as Tweet Like Magic started about 10 years ago. It was created by a couple of marketers named Jeremy and Simon. Maybe you've heard of them, but they are geniuses when it comes to creating viral marketing campaigns and social networking and things like that. And they created this product that they put on their sales page, where when you went to buy a product, above the payment button it said, hey, get a discount. I think they were offering a 50% discount if you tweet about this product. And then you click on it, and then it opens a box where they can send out a tweet, and it tweets out that sales page to all of that person's followers, and as a reward, that person gets a 50% discount. Now, as soon as I saw this product, I realized just how brilliant it was, because it was more than just sending out an ad or something like you would in, a TE or a viral mailer. What this did is it actually had the chance to go viral, because everybody who saw that tweet would then click on it, go to that same sales page, and then they themselves would see the discount offer, and then they'd tweet it out, and then those followers would tweet it out, so it would keep going and going and going. So when I saw this product, I decided to buy the business from them, and then I got to thinking that there's so many other ways that you can use this if you turn it into a plugin. So I took Tweet Like Magic and I turned it into a plugin for the Elephant platform, and now I'm going to go into desktop sharing and just show you some of the ways that you can use Tweet Like Magic on your own website. Let's see. Okay. Can everyone see my desktop? Okay. All right, so after installing Tweet Like Magic on your site, if you go to Plugins and Tweet Like Magic, you see this is the plugin. Now it's real simple, it's real easy to use, it's real easy to set up, but it does so many different things. So what you can do is you can create a tweet button to put on your sales page, on your content pages, in a Genius email, on a login offer. If you're a TE owner, you can put it on a prize page, you can stick it inside your members area, you can put it anywhere on your site, and when somebody tweets about your site, you can give them a reward. So the first example, I'm just going to go to LFMTE because this is one site where we're using Tweet Like Magic. If you scroll down the sales page, you can see before you get to the payment button, there's a section here that says Tweet Now and Save, and you click on that, and then here's the option where you get a 50% discount on LFMTE if you just tweet out our sales page. Now to create a button like this, inside the admin area, you would set up the button, you would give it a name, and when you click on the ID number, here's where you can set up some of those settings. So there's a setting where you can set it so only new members see the tweet button. Now this is useful if it's not a recurring thing that you want to have inside the members area. If it's just a one-time discount for new members, you wouldn't necessarily need older members to see that, so you can check that box. And for something like this, you'd have it so they only see it once. Now here you can set the URL that will be tweeted out. So it could be your main sales page, or it could be a splash page, it could be a landing page, it could be a squeeze page, wherever you want it to be. You can enter the default message, you can enter some hashtags, you can stylize the button, so you could put a border around it, you could put it inside a Johnson box if you wanted to, or you could just leave it the way it is. You can enter some alternate codes, so let's say you're doing the discount, and after somebody's already tweeted it out and gotten the discount, you could have just a message there that says you've already tweeted out for this discount, so it wouldn't show the button again. Now here's your thank you page. This is the important part, because after they tweet it out, this is the page that they're going to see. So if you're offering a discount, what you're going to want this page to be is you can put the IPM button on it. So you would say thank you for tweeting out, and here you would say click the button below to purchase this product at the discount price. And then you could use your hashtag IPN to put that in there. And then you would save it. And that's it. And then now here at the top, this macro, this is what you're going to put in your code. So if you're putting it on your sales page, you would copy this. It says TLM1. Now if I created a second button, it would be TLM2 and so on, but you could just copy and paste this. So you copy this, you go into your templates, your sales page, wherever you want that button to appear. Let's just say, for example, you want it to appear here. All you do is paste and save, and that's it. Now that tweet button will appear on your sales page. Whenever new members tweet that out, they're going to be taken to your thank you page. Let me just show you a few other things that you can do with this. You can give members a bonus product. So let's say you have a download, and let's say it's an ebook. Now you could put this inside your members area or wherever. You could have a special box that says, get this special ebook. All you need to do is tweet out about our site, and then when members tweet it out, they will get this download added to their account. So you could enter a product, you can give them access to a custom page. So let's say you wanted to give them access to a bunch of different things. You could put all of that onto a content page, and then when they tweet it out, they get access to the custom page. Or you could give somebody an upgraded membership. So let's say you say, get a 30-day upgraded membership at my site. You could have it so 30 days. This works just like the IPN. You can save that. And then you could put a button in there, and when somebody tweets out, they get a 30-day upgraded membership. Those are just some of the different ways that you can reward members for tweeting out about your site. Now, as far as the page that you tweet out, well, I would recommend, and like I said, you can use this anywhere. You can use it in login offers. You can put it inside the members area. But what I think would make this the most powerful is if you create a splash page that says get an ebook or get a discount or get some other special reward. All you have to do is tweet, and then you click that page, and then you set that splash page up as the page that is shared when they tweet it out. That way, every single one of those followers will then see the tweet, and then when they click on it, they'll be taken to that same splash page, and then they can tweet it out, and then they can tweet it out, so you get a viral marketing campaign going on. So I think that would be the most effective way to use Tweet Like Magic. Okay, does everyone understand?
It just popped off. Okay, I thought we were also going to do an overview of Genius too, or not?
Too fast, or anybody didn't have any questions about Tweet Like Magic? Okay, so before I move on to Genius, we are offering a special deal on Tweet Like Magic. Normally Tweet Like Magic sells for $127, but just as a special deal for those of you who came to the conference, we're offering Tweet Like Magic for $75. See it near the top. Tweet Like Magic at the $75 discount price. So make sure you pick it up and get your own viral marketing campaign. It's going for your own website. All right, so if there are any questions about TweetLike, one of the few plugins that we absolutely couldn't live without on our websites. So let me go back into desktop sharing. Now I'm going to go over to Genius. And Genius is a complete autoresponder solution built right here inside of your admin panel. It gives you pretty much all the same features and actually more features than the average autoresponder that you might have to pay $30, $40, or $50 a month for. So Genius is something that could save you a lot of money and also give you more benefits that is only possible because of the integration between Genius and the LFM platform. So this is Genius. This is the scheduled mailing. So if you just wanted to send out an email and say, I want this email to go out to all of my members at 6:30, you would go to Genius and then scheduled mailing, and this is where you would set up a mailing. So you would choose the date. So let's say, I'll just set this to today's date, but you can schedule emails a week in advance. if a big launch is coming up, if somebody's launching something, let's say there's a JVZ product coming and you're a JV partner, you could set up a week in advance to make sure you've got your email written, you've got it scheduled and ready to go. To make sure you don't forget about it, you can schedule things in Genix as far out as you want to, and then Genix will handle it. Genix will mail it out when you want it to. So I'm just going to schedule an email for today, and I'm going to have it go out at 4:30 p.m., so in about 10 minutes. I can send this to all my members. I could send it to just my buyers, so anybody who's bought something from my site, I could send it out to them, or I could send it out to a specific membership level, so I could send it to my free members or my upgraded members. I'm going to send this out to all of my members. Now here's a tracking link. Now this is optional. There's a lot of things that you can do with this. This is very powerful, but you don't need this in order to send out an email. So I'm just going to skip this just for a second so I can go through the basic requirements for sending out an email. So I'm going to skip past this entire blue section because this is for the tracking link. And now I'm going to go down here, and all I have to do is enter my subject and my message. So I'm just going to say, just on the top of my head, this is an email. And now I'm going to enter my message. Now I can personalize it if I want. So I could say hi, and then these are the macros that I can use to personalize it. So all I have to do is copy and paste. So I can copy their name. So when Marci gets this email, it'll say, hi, Marci. When Robert gets this email, it'll say, hi, Robert. So it'll put the member's name in place of that macro. And I'm just going to say, check out my website, membershipscript.com. Thanks. And that's it. Now all I have to do is click schedule, and that's all I need to do to send out an email. So now it's scheduled, and you've got a countdown. So in 7 minutes and 3 seconds, it's going to send out this email to all of my members. So that's it. That's the most basic way to use Genix. If you want to send out an email and schedule it in advance, that's all you have to do. Now I don't actually want this to go out, so I can cancel it. I can delete it. And there we go. And now let me just show you a few of the more advanced features with the tracking link. So let me just go back, just make sure that my desktop sharing is still working. Okay, so now I'm going to schedule it again. So the same thing I did before, I'm going to choose the date and the time that I want it to go out. So again, I'm going to schedule this for 4:30 p.m. I'm going to have it go out to all my members. Now, a tracking link, if I was promoting, let's say, my affiliate URL for Traffic Splash, I could select this option, redirect to another URL, and then I could have it trafficsplash.com RID equals, I'm just going to do RID1, but you could put your affiliate link or a splash page, whatever you want to mail out, you could put this here, and then in your message, when you're typing your message, when you say, check out this site, all you would do is enter this macro that says click link. And now when this goes out, it's going to replace this click link macro with your Traffic Splash referral URL or whatever site you've entered into this box here. So again, now I would just hit schedule, and that would mail this out if I wanted to mail out about Traffic Splash or any other website. And now with this tracking link, what it does is after this goes out, when you go to your sent messages, you'll be able to see how many members clicked on your tracking link. So you'll be able to track your click-through rate, you can track your unsubscribe rate, you can track all these important stats by using the tracking link. Now, another way that you can use this is you can actually create a special page to send out just for your email. So what I could do is I could send out a special credit deal. Let's say I was mailing this out at Traffic Splash. I could do, a special deal, get 5,000 credits for $17. So I would just enter my HTML here. So I would say 5,000 credits for $17. And then I would enter my IPN macro. So if I had a sales package for 5,000 credits for $17, I would enter IPN and then the ID of that sales package. So one, and now I can preview the page before I send it out. I don't actually have a sales package named that, so that's why it's not showing, but I can preview my page before I send it out. And then when I go down here to send out my message, I would just again use this click link macro. I'm going to paste it in. And now when this email goes out, that click link macro is going to link to this page that I've set up right here inside of my email. So it's going to say, I could say, click here to see a special deal. And then members get this email, and then when they click on this click link, they're going to see my special offer for 5,000 credits for $17. And then they'll get the option to buy it right there inside of the email without having to log in or do anything else. The PayPal button or the Payza button or whatever you're offering is going to show up right there inside of the email. And you can also set a time limit. So if you wanted this to be a 48-hour, 2-day special, you could enter 2 days, and after 2 days, this click link will expire. So if a member gets the email and then they wait 3 days before clicking on it, when they click on it, they'll get a message that says, sorry, this offer has expired. Now again, when you go into your sent messages, now you'll be able to see the percentage of people who bought that and also the amount of sales. So if you make $100 from that email, you'll be able to see all of those stats right here inside of your sent messages page. Now, if you plan on sending out an email quite often, let's say you have an email and you want to email out about a special promo, and you plan on doing this every week. Every week you're going to have a promo with its different traffic exchange. You could enter this. You could just type in your message like you did before, but right before you send it, click Save as New Template. So I'm just going to say, and I'm just going to say this is an email, and then I'm going to just say this is the content of the email. And then when I schedule this, if I click this box that says Save as a New Template, my email's been scheduled, and now if I go back to this page later, let's say next week I want to send out the same email, all I have to do is load my template. So here's my template, I can click load, and now it fills all of this in. So it's got my subject, my message right here. Now if I used a tracking link or an HTML, it would save all of that and it would show it again. So if all I wanted to do is change one line, if I wanted to say this is the second week promo, all I would have to do is change that, and then I could send it again. So I wouldn't have to type my email. I wouldn't have to worry about saving them on text files somewhere and copying and pasting. I could save all of my templates right here inside of Genius. So this covers the scheduled emails, the way that you can use the scheduled mailer. Let me go into the automated emails next. So now what the automated emails do is this is an email that can go out on a recurring basis. So let's say every week you want to send out a credit deal, or every month, or however often you wanted to do this. I could name this credit deal, And you can choose how often you're going to want this email to go out. So it could be weekly, every 2 weeks, every 30 days. It could be every day of the week. So let's say every Wednesday you have a special deal. You could have it go out every Wednesday. And again, you can choose to send this email to all your members, all your buyers, or just a specific membership level. I'm going to add my group. And now this looks and works a lot like the scheduled email. You have the same options as far as your tracking link goes, as far as your HTML page goes, and also your subject and your body. So you can enter all of this, and then you can save it, and then every 30 days, Genius will automatically send out this email. Now you can also add multiple emails to a group. So let's say I want it to alternate between a credit deal and a banner deal. My first email could be a special deal on credits, and then I could write another email that's a special deal on banners. Now if I have both of these emails in here, then every 30 days it will email out an offer. So 1 month it will send out the credit deal email. Then the next month it will send out the banner deal. And then the month after that it will go back to the credit deal. So you can set up as many emails as you want inside of a group, and then it would alternate between those. Or you could click this link to choose it so it sends them out randomly. So every month it would randomly choose. It may choose the credit email, and then the next month it may choose the credit email again, or it may choose the banner email. So this would randomize it so your site doesn't have the same email going out again and again and again, which would look repetitive. You can actually change it around to give, you can completely automate your mailing processes, but you could give members some variety so it looks more personalized. It doesn't look robotic, like the same deal going out again and again and again. So this is the way that you can use the group emails. Now there's also some settings. Now this is where the virtual assistant comes in. You can choose your send rules, and you can set some conditions on when this email would go out. So you could have it so it doesn't email if an admin mailing went out in the past 2 days. So I could actually change this to wherever I want. So it could be in the past 30 days. So if I set this rule, the last admin mailing in the past 30 days, what this would do is if I go 30 days without manually scheduling an email to go out, then Genius will kick in and send something out for me. So I could put in some credit deals, I could put in just a friendly email just to say wherever I wanted, just to keep members engaged and make sure that they keep getting emails from my site so they don't think that the site's gone dead. So if I go 30 days without manually emailing out my members, Genius will mail something out for me. You can also do if the sales in the past 7 days was less than $100. What this would do is if you go a week and you don't make $100, then Genius can automatically send something out. So let's say I've got a really good credit deal and I don't really want this going out all the time, but I only want this to go out if my sales are down. What Genius would do is it would constantly monitor your sales, and if you go a week without making $100, Genius will send out a credit deal to boost your sales. You can also have it so if the sales in the past 30 days, or you can create an advanced rule, so if the sales are less than 60 days, you could do that as well, or pretty much any time frame that you wanted to, or also whatever sales value you wanted to. So you can set your own sales target and also your own time frame, and if you don't meet your goals, Genius can mail out a special deal for your members. So this can automate a lot of your business. It can help keep your sales up. It can help everything going and keeping in where you want it to. It can keep members engaged. You can automate all of that with Genix. And also there's some stats, so you can see, now I haven't set up any groups yet, but if I do have a group, I could see the average sales and the click-through rates and the unsubscribe rates of each of my groups. So if one of my emails is underperforming, I could replace that with something that might work a little bit better. Now the last section in Genix is the member level mailing. Now this works kind of like an autoresponder series. So when a new member goes up, signs up to your site, you could have it email them a series. So day 1 they get an email, day 2 you get an email. And now one of the sites I've got this set up on is IntelliBanners. So if somebody joins today at IntelliBanners, then the next time Genix runs that night, they're going to get the first email in the series. So it's going to say, welcome to IntelliBanners, here's some information about it, and so on. And now I could set up another email, day 2, and in day 2 in IntelliBanners, I have an email that says, have you ever wondered where to design your own banner ads? You can use Instant Banner Creator to do this. And then I actually have it mailing out a link to Instant Banner Creator using this. And then I've got my message. So on day 2, after a member's joined, they get the email that's advertising Instant Banner Creator. Now you can also have it so after 100 days, you can send out an email that says, congratulations, you've been a member for 100 days. Here's a special discount on our upgraded membership, wherever you wanted that to be. So you can personalize it a little bit because every member would get this series in order relative to when they joined. So it's a really powerful way that you can walk members through a tutorial. You can introduce them to your other products. You can do all sorts of different things with this. Now you can also put it under a membership level. So let's say you have an upgraded membership. When a member purchases an upgrade, then you can have a series go out that's based on that upgrade. So let's say that I upgraded at Traffic Splash today. I could have a series go out that says, day 1, thank you for upgrading. Day 2, here's some of the benefits of your upgraded membership. So day after day, I could walk them through different benefits. And this improves customer satisfaction. You can give them day by day little information about what they've purchased and give them little hints and things like that so they can get the most out of their purchase. Okay, I think this covers the basics of Genix. Are there any questions, comments, or feedback? Anything I went over too?
I like that time delay with the fact that you can switch it up with the membership levels. You can't do that with regular autoresponders. It gives you a lot more freedom because there's the secret. If you're talking to specific membership levels, most of those, you got a free and an upgraded numbers. You're talking to all your confirmed buyers. So I like to put my offers and offers in front of it's being recorded. So you will be able to catch the recording after this is all done. So but interrupt the presentation so to keep the flow of information going. But you guys do have questions. Now is the time. You like what we Yes.
Now we do have a special deal for all of you for Genix too. Genix normally sells for $197, but just for those of you who came to the conference, we've cut the price in half. So if you log into the membershipscript.com and go to plugins, you should see Genix right there at the top for just $97. And we don't offer discounts on Genix or Tweet Magic either very often. So if you're interested in either of these plugins,
usually
make sure you
I
pick them
wait
up
for
at the discount prices.
well, buy one, get one. People are, greater value. I like those sales. Oh, I know. That's why I wait.
Yeah, but we can't do them very often.
If I see a deal on one of the plugins, I'll buy it because I know you guys don't usually have sales, and that's the other thing for you guys. When you're setups online, especially digital products, don't be afraid to have a little bit of a higher price tag. Why? Because when you do offer a sale, a discounted offer, that means the people who have been going, when they see it, they're going to jump on it. They're going to take that offer. So don't lowball yourself when it comes to see what is actually sustainable for your business model. Let's see. Yes. Do you like it, Michael? I mean, I'm still actually going through mine and setting things up, like what Josh was saying about setting things up for, after a span less than however many sales. That's the feature I really like. But it's kind of easy to get in trouble with that, though, because you can start selling too many credits, and then, well, depending on what you're selling. But if you're selling traffic, you got to be careful. You can't oversell the credits, otherwise nobody's surfing. Adding one that tells you, yes, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. I finally done it for a while, and I was like, all right, well, I got Genix, so let's take it for a spin. But it was kind of, what's the word? Anxiety was the biggest thing, because I wanted to make sure that people were still getting the email. Most people were still getting contact at their new email, but you can always go through that process yourself once you set up Genix, and the new members get way of emails and stuff to make sure that everything's working correctly. I know that's something that I sure it's working correctly before I tell everybody else about it. An increase to the number of rotators for, I don't know. That's a question, John.
Yes.
And good.
That's something I hope to add next year.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's that new member mailing. That's definitely something that we need to use more on our own sites, because that's a very, very powerful part of Genix. Because new members are just coming in, and that's really to reach out to them. They don't necessarily know who you are or know that much about your site, but they're interested because they just joined your site. So this is the perfect time to reach out with them with that step-by-step autoresponder series. And you can personalize it for them. You put in their name and things like that. And, it's like they're getting a series of emails from the owner to them personally. And that really helps build long-term customers who will keep coming back to your site.
Yes. And it's when people join your site, when they first join, that's when they're the most open and they're the most receptive to being introduced to you, the owner. So make sure you take the I like what Steve says here. Using the new member part, you can do email swaps with other owners. So for example, on day 45, you could mail out about another site and that owner can mail out about yours. That's really good.
That's a great idea.
You're using the noodle there, Steve. Yeah, I was gonna. Anybody listening? Anybody open for swapping? Actually, that's called email swaps, isn't it? Does it allow you to send out after? I don't know.
Yes, if you send out if you set up an automated email group inside the automated mailer, you can have it so, and then 30 days later send out the next email. So you could set up a series of emails that it loops through them, and then it spaces them apart by so many days.
Well, couldn't you do? I was gonna say,
Does that
couldn't you
answer
do
your
it the
question?
same way by saying, all right, so let's say, you have the automated follow up, and you have it at after 4 days, and then after 10 days, and after 14 days, a longer span of time if you want to put them in a consecutive type of order.
If you wanted to for the new member email, so you could have a day 1, day 7, day 30, well, however many days after
There's
the
a lot of versatility there.
member you want to.
You can cater to the group or I did not know that. See, this is why I was looking forward to this webinar. All right. So it's like it's like the way that Aweber's set up. You gotta just get it out consecutively. Not. There's a lot of unlearning going on in my world right now. Much more versatility. There's those extra features like if sales are low, you know, you can have an offer that goes out for like one of the main reasons that you would do this. A new website, you have a great new digital product and you want to sell it to your members or let them know about it. In the email as the link and you get to tell everybody about it and you get the cross promotion to build your business even bigger. well, unlearning is more of getting out of the habit of doing things a certain way. Simply don't apply it. But you know, I still have other lists in there, so it's not like you can just forget about. All right, guys, got any other questions? Comments? Concerns? Oh, well, I'm not unlearning anything then, because I definitely don't drink it. I don't know, I like driving too much, so I definitely just... Let's see. All right. All right. So don't forget, you guys, because we're getting ready to announce. Yes, but I live in the sticks in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't want him to have to be drunk trying to tell a guy. That would just be awful. Well, you see that dark road right there that goes back into the woods where there's no lights or anything? Anyway. The plugins we talked about today, the Tweet Like Magic and the and Genius. Both of them are at discounted prices. So if you've been on the fence about whether or not you wanted to get your own virtual assistant for your, and if you already have that, you want to get some viral action going, Tweet Like Magic is also deeply discounted. You can even use Tweet Like Magic on an HTML page of a Genius email and have them share from there. There's that. So, Brenda, who is the closest? And are they still here? That's the good question. Well, the person who won, they just left. And the other person who won, they just left. Gary Smith. Gary! Isn't there a plugin for social media? Yes. Tweet Like Magic is the social media plugin. Easy Blogger as well, but that's... Didn't cover that one yet. We'll get to that one. That one's actually really awesome.
Integrate with Facebook as well, so you can.
It's all wrapped into one there. Gary, are you a member of the membership script? Guys, because it's a download. It's a fat download. If you take action on the download, and Mr. Robert Putty will add your prize to your back office in your download section. You go through the videos of how to install content. You'll get a super cheat sheet. And for a little extra added incentive, last week, or not last week, this site up and, get the initiative, take action, and now you're ready to start throwing traffic at it. I know that I will definitely help you spread the word. I will send out to my membership just a little added. I don't know if Robert will extend the offers to you as he did last time to Judy, but I will, because I can speak for myself, and plus I think Robert is trying not to break the recording in the live stream. It's my favorite thing to do. But if you, Robert Mays, he's the gatekeeper. And you can either send out an email to my members on your behalf and spread the word, because I know that's a really great product in there. There's a lot of stuff that people can learn from it. So helping you get started on the path. But you got to take a little bit of initiative and some action with the gifts you're given. So I hope you do take action on it. That'll be really great to see. Hey, because there's only one way to business, and you have to go out and get it. You have to take action. You can't just learn. You can't just sit here and show up to webinar. Possibly to get started and to get in profit, because we want you to enjoy the kind of lifestyle we have. I was not here 5 years ago, but working online, getting my goals, making new goals, and getting those goals accomplished and taking action is how I got here. So it's possible. You can do it. A little bit of time and effort. I know I don't have my big coffee cup. All right. Dump. Any questions, guys? Any comments? Okay. And I really hope you guys got a lot out of today's webinar. Has anyone used bonus? Well, I guess this would be the great place to ask that question. I had no idea there was any such thing, so I would have to ask the creator. Now I'm like, wow, I'm a member of advertising. No, there's one. Yeah, looking for things is half the battle. Now my interest is peaked. Now I'm gonna have to write it down. All right, it's written down. It's on the list. It's on the list of things to look for and check out. That's it. That and that and that. The altered prices, the discounted prices are shown in the plugins area if you guys want to take advantage of the deep discounts that we're offering you guys, because like Josh says, we don't offer these too often, so keep them while the getting's good. And the best part is, these are all once and done things, and when you decide you want another website because I've got another product, guess what? All the plugins you buy can be installed on your new site. So once you own a plugin, you can put it on however many sites you want. So tons of incentive to get on these lucrative plugins and give your sites value, or get your sites going. So that being said, I hope you did get, you need a yearly upgrade subscription. I was going to say the movers and shakers are kind of, I don't have any say over that stuff. I'm just a bunch of knowledge base with no administrative powers.
Michael, I did recently add a login offer at Affiliate Funnel. Are you currently a free member? Okay. Yeah, there is a login offer floating around, so you should see that when you log in. And yes, over the next, well, no, I don't think affiliate funnels included in that sale, but there should definitely be a login offer floating around that I'm pretty sure is for a yearly upgrade. If you log into your affiliate funnel, you should see that come up.
All right. Well, I was gonna say, can't you? Well, I was gonna say, I know I can reset the views on my offers, but my script is old and decrepit, and not LFM. Or TMS.
Yeah, that's a good point. You know what? I'll go ahead and log in and take
Make it easy
advantage
for
of that.
people, the good stuff. I just had one of those flashes where it was a good thing I had the filter. It was like, no, Marci, that'll probably get you in trouble by all the females in the room. Well, good thing there's not too many.
See that offer.
That's where the majority of my downline members come from. The money page. All right, so we got the affiliate funnels. So anybody who's been waiting on that, go get it. And Michael, thank you for asking and bringing it up. And all right, anything else, guys? Anything at all in our power to help you with? We can help with some things, but not with everything. And if you don't help yourself, we can't help you at all. So, thank you guys. Thank you so much for coming out. Because coming out, getting this information, asking questions, and taking action is what it takes for you as a business owner to really get out there and get profits and see dividends from your efforts. So do what you can to make your life easy, but the more that you can share out the hard work, and the hard work is getting traffic, spreading the news to the people who come into your membership site, better off you'll be. And the more tools you give them to make it easier for them to spread that word, you have some extra money left over for the kids and the rest of the family's presents. All right, guys. So yes, 12 Days of Christmas from LFM. Day 2 is tomorrow, so keep your eyes peeled. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed our presentation and got a lot out of it. Our next webinar will be January 3rd. January 3rd at 12 p.m. So afternoon time. So we'll see you guys then. And until then, keep your eyes peeled for all those good deals and enjoy your holiday. Happy New Year until then. Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, and all that good stuff. Enjoy and remember,